Hello my loves, welcome to a Raw Wednesday. It has been a long time. If you're a new subscriber, Raw Wednesdays were something that I started when I was at uni, and it's just a quick little chatty video, barely edited at all. I will definitely edit this one because I know I'm going to end up stumbling on trying to find the questions. But as you can tell from the title, today's Raw Wednesday is all about assumptions that you guys have. So I asked you guys on Instagram what your assumptions about me are, and I've screenshot them. Also, I don't have any makeup on, which I feel like at this point is not a surprise to anyone. And I've just had my hair done and it's straight, which is throwing me off a little bit, but I don't hate it. Assumption number one, you weren't very academic at school. See, this is a bit of a weird question for me because I am not academic at all, but I'm the kind of person that as long as I put my mind to something, I can be good at it, as long as I care enough and I put the effort in. So I actually got all A's and B's, I think, in GCSE, and then I got loads of distinction-y, merit PE things. But yeah, I was academic in a way of if I got told I could get an A, I'd try my hardest and get an A, but right now I couldn't think of anything worse than analysing a poem or learning about Pythagoras' theorem and stuff. I'm not that kind of person, and I always have been, but when I needed to be good at something, I can put the effort in and try at least. Although I instantly forgot that as I left school, so I would most definitely fail my GCSEs if I did them now. Your parents pay for everything. Untrue. I wish. So I live in my parents' house, so my parents pay my rent, if you like. This is their house, they pay their mortgage, and I don't pay board. So I suppose that's different to quite a few people, I guess, but I know some of my friends whose parents do the same, they don't charge them board. And my brother was never charged board, so that kind of just followed through. So I guess they pay for living and my food because my parents do the supermarket shop. Other than that, they don't pay for everything. I bought my car and paid for my car insurance myself. Literally all the things I have, my watch, my camera, all the bits of material things I pay for. And if I go out drinking or whatever, I pay for. Literally the only thing I'm not paying for is my accommodation and food. But I mean, if they wanted me to, I would, but then again, that wouldn't be fair because my brother didn't, and I'd be like, hey, this is not fair. You've never had a normal job. So I did have a normal job for 3 months, I know. Step back, but I was a waitress at the age of 16. I literally just turned 16, and I got a waitressing job in the local football stadium, so it's Doncaster Keep Moat for those of you that know the area, and I worked up in the boxes in the posh bit, and I served people drinks and food in the boxes, and I absolutely hated it. They treat you in there like slaves. We didn't get a break. We got told off for going in the drinks room too often. At one point the boss got aggy with us all and just completely took away our drinks breaks altogether. It was just not for me, and I decided I'd rather be poor than have a job at that point in my life. And then I also did a 2 weeks waitressing at a pub in town, and that pub actually went broke. So I was very happy to find out that I was no longer a waitress anymore, and that's as long as my waitressing career lasted. Since then, I've been photographer, freelancer, all that kind of stuff, and I doubt I will ever go back to having a normal job because I am not normal. Going away to uni was a challenge for you, but you don't regret the decision at all. It was the biggest challenge. So for those of you who've followed me for a while, you'll know that I've pretty much just graduated from uni. I finished in April, graduated in September. That seems so long ago, and it's literally not. It's 2 months ago. Time flies. But yeah, I went to uni very spontaneously. Within 2 weeks, I was deciding to go, and then I was there. So I didn't have much time to think about it. But first year was intense. It's a big change, and it wasn't the greatest, and people say university is the best experience of your life, and at the time I was like, this is not the best experience of my life, this is ridiculous. So I just didn't like it. And then there was also part of second and third year that I was like, this is not the best time of my life. There's a lot going on at uni, and it was a lot of pressure, and I didn't love every second of it, but overall, if I look at it as a whole, it was so worth it. I've come out of my shell, I've made friends, for life and connections, and I wouldn't know how to be the independent business lady that I am today without going to uni. So yeah, it was all worth it, but definitely not a great experience at times. But I suppose that happens in any kind of job experience, life thing. It's all not going to be like sunshine and roses, you know. You like being your own boss. I do indeed. I've always said I don't like people bossing me around. I don't like having a boss. So yeah, I've always pretty much been my own boss, apart from when I was a waitress, which clearly didn't end well. Your mystery man is from Sheffield and you are too. I'm not from Sheffield, I'm from Doncaster, and mystery man is no more. I did mention this in a vlog like at least 2 months ago. But yeah, we kind of were seeing each other for a couple of weeks and it didn't work out. So yeah, no more mystery man on the cards. That's how it goes, I guess. You earn a lot of money freelancing. I wish. Freelancing is a hard job, a really hard job. But hopefully it will build up, and then hopefully I'll be able to answer yes to that assumption next time. You and your grandma would be the best travel buddies and would have the best time travelling together. That would be so cute. My grandma recently got a passport, and she's never been abroad, so we're thinking of taking her to France at some point in the nearish future, so that'll be super cute. I'm very excited for that. You're a very family orientated person. I am indeed, and I think I learnt this even more so when I went to uni. Before I left for uni and before I even knew I was going to uni, I was just craving getting out of my house. I hated Doncaster. I didn't want to be here. I wanted my own place. I was looking at places in London. I just wanted to leave. And after spending 3 years in Lincoln, it's made me realise that I don't want to live further than 20 minutes, half an hour away from my family, because family is everything to me, and family is what keeps me sane and what gives me like enjoyment and love and just everything like that. So yeah, definitely a very family orientated person. You genuinely want your friends to thrive and be successful, and you're really proud of them. I am indeed. I am very proud of my pals. I think we're all killing it, especially those of us who've just finished uni, and like it's intense adult life. But yeah, I'm a very proud pal, that's for sure. You haven't gone on dates since Mystery Man. I have been on dates since Mystery Man. Exciting. Becca is your favourite person ever. I wonder who assumed that. I love you, Becca. Not so much an assumption, but I just want to say that you're really inspirational. Oh, thank you. I'm just kind of stumbling along. I find it really strange when people think I'm inspirational, because I literally don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of documenting the troubles of someone my age, I guess, like, and hopefully that inspires you, and to hear that you think that is amazing, but it still like blows my mind a little bit. So thank you, but that's really crazy. You stress about what people think, putting pressure on yourself you don't need. Okay, I had a moment of like, as you all know probably, I had a moment of like, what am I doing with my life when I left university? And it wasn't so much about worrying what other people think, it was about what I wanted to do for myself. I generally don't really care what other people think. Like, to a certain extent, obviously I do. Like, if I put a video up and it does really bad, that'll affect me, and that's what other people think. But then again, there's probably something else to that, and I don't think into it. As long as the people that are close to me, I haven't offended them, or if as long as my family like me, and as long as my friends like me, I'm not that fussed about people and how they think about me. But then it does hurt. Like, it definitely is a work in progress, and things people say does affect me sometimes, but I definitely put too much pressure on myself, and I think it's to impress myself. Like, no one sets these goals in my head. It's me wanting to always achieve more. Like, nothing I ever do is enough. I want to do something else, and I think that's just a part of my personality. I've been like that since like birth. You don't want to join a management because you enjoy independent working. I do enjoy independent working, and I have been hesitant to join a management. However, I have been in discussions with a potential management. Not sure whether it's going to go ahead, but I wanted a management that suited me and my needs and what I want to do as a creator. So it's just been a bit of a work in progress, and for the first time ever, I am feeling overwhelmed with the amount of emails and everything that I get. And yeah, I think now is probably a good time to get a management, but I'm not in any rush, again, because I can do this myself, as I've proved for the past like 4 years. So yeah, I'm thinking about it. Okay, final two. You miss university. I don't miss university itself. I miss the people, and I don't even miss the structure of university. I'm really enjoying being able to schedule my own days. So yeah, I literally just miss like my housemates and my friends from university. That's it. Not university itself. I'm very glad that that chapter has ended, and I'm happy to move on to something else. And the final one might be my favourite. You love dogs. I do indeed. I freak out when I see a dog, which is weird because I used to be absolutely terrified of dogs when I was younger because I got chased by a Labrador once. Now, Labradors are my favourite dogs, and I cannot control myself when I see a dog. I just want to touch it. The only annoying thing is, though, I'm too anxious and awkward to have the balls to go up and touch them, so I just like admire from afar and make weird, like, excited noises. Fun facts about me you didn't need to know. So that is it for this Raw Wednesday video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you'd like me to do a few more of these. I'm not going to promise them every week, but when I fancy a little chat, I will upload one of these every odd Wednesday. Hopefully, if you enjoyed this video, you will subscribe. Ready for Freelance Friday and more graphic design stuff, which is very exciting. I'm very busy at the minute, so hopefully you guys will enjoy watching that journey. And yeah, thank you for your endless support. If you got to the end of this video, comment down below, drink enough water, because I haven't drank enough water today. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.